even further beyond!
Yeah, my name is Zakashi, and in this video we're going to be going into the GT breakdown, because I feel like this year they're going to be the team coming up. Last year, what teams came up? Godkey went crazy, movies went crazy last minute, Saiyans were going dumb the whole year. Those three teams, solid. Hybrid Saiyans even came up. Like, lots of teams came up last year. We didn't get much from GT, so I feel like this year GT is definitely going to be coming up. They're gonna get lots of new units, possibly 1 or 2 Zenkais, preferably an LF. So I was thinking about actually making a video like this, so I don't expect it to be the most unique video. Everyone knows GT is not the best team right now, but I came across this amazing breakdown of the GT team, just explaining what's wrong with it and how they can improve. It's by DB_Legends. The E, the second E in Legends, is an X. Go ahead and check him out on Instagram. He's very close to 10k followers on Instagram. But this breakdown, I skimmed through it, and it's so high quality for Instagram page. Like, this person should have a YouTube channel, honestly. But we're going to be going through his breakdown, and just literally I'll be giving my 2 cents on it, and obviously you guys can give your 2 cents in the comments as well. But I feel like this genuinely deserved a lot more exposure for how detailed and high quality the breakdown was. So yeah, the other person I need to shout out, a person I've used their art before, Lab. Go ahead and follow him on Twitter. Makes excellent art. Is actually the arts that you're gonna see in DB Legends is breakdown. It's actually from him, so go ahead and follow him as well on Twitter. His art is beautiful. I've used it before in another video. So yeah, but before I actually get into this video, if you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button on this grind to 15k. All my socials are going to be on the left. It's the YouTube channel, but we've got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link also in the description below, so make sure to check me out on all of those. I'm going to be using GT gameplay from PvP in this video, as you've been watching for this 2 minutes I've been talking. But yeah, I don't want to hold you guys up any longer. Let's actually get into DB Legends' GT breakdown. So he starts off with what's wrong with GT on the front. Beautiful how he's laid it out as well, the font and everything. And then here he's talking about the core. So the core of the team is absolute trash. Facts. They're not holding up at all. You're gonna see in the gameplays as well, they're quite good actually, the gameplays I got, but they're not, trust me. Against Zenkai teams, they're not holding up. It lacks an LF unit, which is true. One of the very few teams that don't have an LF unit. Only has 1 cover change unit, which is unfortunate, and that's the Super 17. Has no last man standing units, which is unfortunate as well. Lacks a Zenkai unit, even worse. Like, there's just so many bad things about GT right now. It doesn't even have 1 transforming unit. That is surprising to me. I feel like they would have by now, but that's not the only problem with this team. The way this team was created is now a huge flaw. There's literally nothing holding them up. They're just individual units that fit together by the same tag. That's what it feels like. The next slide goes on to say this team's greatest flaw, in his opinion, is that it holds it back from being great. Wait, what? This team's greatest flaw, in my opinion, that holds it back from being being great is the Z abilities. Zakashi can't read, Jesus Christ. Back then it didn't really matter because the core was so dominant, but now they show their age a bit in the meta, dominated by Zenkais. Which is true. Zenkai just literally run the playing field. If you don't have a team that has at least 1 Zenkai character, you're going to have a hard time, minus the future team. But yeah, that's pretty much just how it is in Legends right now. Going on, he goes on to say they also don't get development treatment, or developers treatment like the other teams. What I mean by that is the devs will constantly put out support for other tags to bring them up to current standards, but GT hasn't gotten any game-changing support since the 2nd anniversary, which is very true. They've only got full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which is not that good prior to 6 stars in my opinion, and Omega Shenron, which is good, but only when you've got the stars prior to the Rise and Rush. But now you kind of need to Rise and Rush people because of how the Zenkais are in the meta. Here he's talking about who he believes should get a Zenkai for androids. In a Zenkai dominated meta, this team needs a Zenkai. There's a few options, but I think Super 17 is the perfect fit. Defensive type, gives the team blast cover change, and he buffs both defenses by 35%. Now, this worries me a lot. I actually read this and I kind of slightly disagreed, because if he gets a Zenkai, even if he's buffing GT, he's also going to fit on an Android team. And you already know Android teams have Android 17 Zenkai 7 and Android 16 Zenkai 7. And Android 16 and 17, I mean 18, sorry, Android 18 Zenkai 7. Both of them are they just have solid defenses. So people could just end up running green, green, yellow, because if you run 2 greens, people will bring a purple, and Android 18 is the perfect person to actually counter that purple that you bring to try to take out the greens. So green, green, yellow will become a main team in the game, and it will actually be disgusting. If I was to give a person who should get a Zenkai, I'd probably go towards Red Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, because Vegeta family is also a team that doesn't have a good backbone right now at all, and on top of that, he'd also just fit well on GT. Like, it'd make the team work so solid more than anything. And I feel like with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, unlike Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the purple one, he doesn't get key on main ability, so that's something they could easily add. But I don't have a big problem with this, but I just worry for how good the Android team would be if he was to get the Zenkai for GT. Going on to how to fix GT, he's also talking about transforming units. So he's got here Vegeta. It's mind-boggling to me how this team doesn't have not one single transforming unit. They would help out so much, and GT has some units that would definitely make hype transforming units, like Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Vegeta, transforming Omega, Baby Super 17, etc. A transforming Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Vegeta would be beautiful. I think everybody would like to see that. The next slide, he's got on to more fixing GT. The core needs to be replaced and updated so the tag feels new and fresh. That's something I definitely agree with. The core in the GT team would definitely be Super Baby to Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Omega Shenron replace Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, but you can still run Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, but I'd go Omega Shenron and full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and 2 of those are from the 2nd anniversary. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the purple one, he's been holding on real good though. But here he's saying the core needs to be replaced and updated so the tags feel new and fresh. This would allow new units like the rest of the Shadow Dragons, Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku, etc. to become the new faces of the team, which would allow you to also mesh them with old core units. This Super Saiyan 3 Goku here, as a kid, the artwork is insane. Like, I literally love it. That would be a good unit. I feel like lots of people would use him. He'd actually be quite destructive as well. Next slide here, he goes on to talk about other wildcards that we can have in the game. So he's got Cell and Frieza. These would be my 2 wildcard units for the team, which means I doubt this would happen. It probably would, but maybe not anytime soon or this year even. But even if it does, I doubt they buff the team. But if they do end up making either dual Cell and Frieza or 2 separate units from Hell to buff GT, this would bring so much hype to the dead tag. I feel like a dual tag with both of them on like a dual unit, that's unlikely. They might do something separate. It might be possible that we'll see like EXs if they're actually bringing GT units on like a step up ban or something like that. So if they was to bring EXs of these guys, that's something they might add. Just slide it in there low key, give them the GT tag, and it'll be something that people would actually look at. And then last 2 slides, talking about Legends Limited unit for GT. My next and final topic would be a legendary finish unit. I only see 2 possible LS units, being Spirit Bomb Kid Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. They can also drop a LF Baby or Omega, since Toshi said they gave Broly a LF because they felt his character deserved it, not because he had any crazy scene. But LF would greatly help this tag. LF characters usually bring some new game breaking mechanic or are just generally OP. So some LFs, they're not as good as Zenkais of course, but some LFs do hold up with some Zenkais. So LF, I'd actually take it honestly. LF can be good. A Zenkai as well, though I feel like they should get both so they can actually keep up with all the other tags. And then finally, it's basically just a conclusion, how to fix GT. Tons of fans want to see this tag succeed, as do I. So let's do a quick recap. We talked about the issues with the tag. Now if we follow the solutions I gave, we first drop LF Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You get him helped by Zenkai and Super 17. Like I said, it should be Vegeta maybe. If they were to do an LF Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I hope he's not yellow. If they're gonna Zenkai Super 17, I'd want Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta to be red. Then you drop a transforming Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. That would be good as well. But what colors would they be? I'd say one of them should be at least blue. I'm not gonna give another color. Blue and purple. Let's just say that for sake, but blue for sure. After that, the team should be good enough to compete, especially because you can throw in parts of the old core, like the old Super Saiyan 4s, Baby, Sin, Omega, etc., which are all still decently good units. Then you can drop occasional support like Dual Cell and Frieza, Nuova, and East Shenron, Oob, Pan, Trunks, Transforming Baby, Transforming Super 17, and so much more to keep the tag relevant, but also add more diversity. Now that concludes his actual breakdown. I feel like he actually touched on it very perfectly with all the points that he made, literally touching on everything that there is in the game available and how to apply that to the actual GT team. Let me know what you guys think, because when I went through this, the quality of like the writing, the font choice, the images as well, and how these laid it out with the blurred background, I really liked how he laid it out. So definitely go check him out. Appreciate him for letting me use this as well. Like I said, let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment if you haven't already. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Like it was just a really good read, and I thought I should bring it to you guys. And I feel like lots of people actually do want to see GC succeed. But yeah, man, if you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 15k. All my socials on the left, like I said before. But I'm just gonna leave it like that. My name's Zakashi, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Please, lend me your energy! You're through!